Moin. I'd like to show you a nice trick to make these cloth racks where I just put up my laundry to live longer, or to fix them when they break. Because usually they break here in this joint, because this joint is kept straight by applied pressure. So that's the weak spot. So when I see those broken somewhere, it's most of the time because one of these is broken, or both usually. So to prevent this, the idea is to take the pressure out so that it would be kind of a bit more like this, that you can actually see here in the crack that the pressure is released when there is a gap appearing. So we need to figure out how to keep this crack open. And the idea is, because when you fold them, those two come together, right? And when you fold them, the pressure is being taken out. So the idea now is to go into tension to keep the pressure, the weight of the laundry, by tension versus by pressure. So all I do is I connect a piece of string here and connect it to over there, and I have an endless kind of, or a seamless adjustment system through a splice that I'm going to show. Very simple thing. So I can adjust the tension how I want it. So what I'm going to do now is I will do like a clove hitch, lock it off with a barrel knot, and when that is tucked tight, it's quite nicely stays in place. So you have a lot of friction on here, and it's a kind of small efficient knot. So I'm going to tighten this up, and then I'm going to move it to over here. Then I will go around here twice and make the splice. And once I've done this, I will show you how it looks like. So is it recording? No. So what I did now, I fixed the knot there. It's still a bit loose, so I can move it back here so I can work with this one more easily. So here I just went twice around, and now I decide how deep I want this piece of string to bury inside this one, so that will cinch on it and keep the tension, and then I will have some left over with a knot so to pull on. So now I determined what is the size of string I need. I will cut it here, burn the end, make it nice and pointy, so that I can feed it back and still have space for a knot. And that will be the next step, and I will show you that later. So now I have cut the rope, wrapped my cordage back together. Now I have marked the spot, moved this for convenience closer, and now I'm going to start feeding this kind of needle, if you want, so that I made from the material by kind of burning it into a shape. So I just squeeze open between those strands and start feeding this through here. And since I have no idea in this YouTube thing how, when I record videos, how to speed up parts of the video, I will just keep you switched on to watch until I'm done with this. I'm just, I don't know, doing maybe 15 centimeters, 10 centimeters, that should be fine. I'll make 15, I have plenty. Let's check. Yeah, well, it's gonna feed out anyway, so I can go out anywhere. So maybe a few centimeters more. This is some kind of planar board line or something it's called. It's like for people that do fishing with pulling something through the water with a boat. It's quite strong. I think it's some kind of Dyneema stuff, I don't know. I've used this very same string like for many years, like this same kind of model. And sometimes you find them in sales, so I think this is a good length. So before I make the stopper knot, I will test it, and then maybe make even the stopper knot down there kind of in place. So I just move this over, this is in the middle, this is in the middle, and now I can just start tensioning this knot, cinching this down. That's nice and tight, this goes nowhere, and now I can just see I have those two wraps here that kind of keep it a bit better in place from sliding right to left, and then I just kind of milk this on, so there I have enough room. Now I kind of move it a bit generously together and see the crack is not closed yet, appearing yet, so also let's see if I can maybe hug this a bit. Yeah, that should do the trick. I can always go a bit back. I still have enough space here. Move this in the middle, this in the middle. Yeah, now the crack is definitely unloaded. So now it's, when you look at the whole picture, it's standing just like normal. And this one here, I can see this is a bit big, but I could make it smaller. But anyhow, the tension is now out of the joint. There's much less load also on this joint, and this is designed for the load that it's taking. And here the tension is now really here. Will probably look different on a flat ground, but it's pretty much in the air everywhere, so that's quite straight here. And now I just tie this stopper knot off here. It can be tied off with a few knots if one wants, but this is holding really nice and tight. Yeah, and of course you could just go with a string and then make a blake hitch here and done. This is just, like, I think, nice feature because I kind of carry this string anyway in my gear for that kind of purposes. So yeah, that was it. And this is maybe how you can make sure that your clothes rack will last many more years. And if it breaks or has broken, or you have a broken one laying around, you can fix it up like this. Just a piece of string saves us making of new stuff. And if you want to know more about what is enough stuff, check out Carry Your Spoon, TEDx talk Carry Your Spoon. You will find me there sharing an idea that you could easily join. Have a good one. Bye bye.